journalism. In the beginning, it was this mic system. The mic system
in the beginning.
That shit was important, right, Norton?
Yo, listen.
Mics meant everything.
I don't want to say in the beginning, like this is the beginning of the hip hop. I'm saying in the beginning for my version. Like when the mic system happened, I remember if you got 4 mics, you immediately went gold, you immediately went platinum. Was that something that was left up to you, or that was something that was the staff meeting?
They told me that you have to like get the advanced cassettes, because that's the whole thing. Press would send the advanced cassettes, they dub it, you make cassettes for everybody on staff, and then we're gonna have a big meeting and discuss it. So I remember it was early in the year, it was like April or so. It was like it wasn't a big release. It was like Warren G and like some other releases that nobody cared about. So I called the meeting and nobody shows up to the meeting. So
because
I'm like,
of the music you're saying?
Yeah, because it wasn't like priority.
It wasn't resonating
like if Rakim comes out with his album, everybody cares.
What are you saying? This is when the mic system got invented, or this is mic system?
They told me that I'm the music editor. I have to have a mic meeting with the people. So I gave them the records come in.
They're not showing up to the meeting.
I dubbed the cassette for everybody. I give them the copies.
This is the part I'm not understanding. Was the mic system already in play, or this is the
it was already happening. No, it was already happening.
I'm in charge of it.
Okay.
But it had already been happening.
So they said it has to go through a process to get to what you think it should be.
Okay, all right, my bad.
Which is involving everybody involved. So when I reached out to everybody and they were receptive, I'm like, I'm just gonna do what I want.
Right.
And then I get Selwyn Hines at the Times editor-in-chief. And Dave Mays, the publisher. So if they agree, that's what it's gonna be. So every time, I would bring it to them, and that's what it was. But I didn't do the whole like big meeting and like it was like I cared about it so much. I was like, yo, you have to trust it. That's my opinion. Now, what you remember, I remember the funny thing with you was like, so CNN comes in. Again, the shit is hard, but then like certain records didn't make the album, like because of samples and shit. With Nas, the joint.
We got 4 mics. We wanted 5 so bad. We wanted 4.5 at least so bad. Like
I fought for 4.
Right.
I wanted to give y'all 3.5, $3 bucks.
I would have been bad.
No, and then Tommy Boy Red up with the 4 mics in the thing, and like, no, but you remember, you pushed the album back.
No, what happened was
you fucked me, Nori, with that shit, because I looked at
You're right. But what happened was we sampled Closer, the Sam Snead record, and then they wouldn't clear it, and then we put the album out, and the album actually did good, and the people that we sampled from Sam Snead called back and was like, we in.
Oh, they shut you down?
Yeah.
Wow. The release? Wow,
Yeah, we in. And even, you gotta remember, we had, I don't remember if this is in the review, but we had Nas, music make these thugs calm down.
Woo!
And we couldn't only not clear Nas, but we couldn't clear the samples.
It's wild.
Because the budget was gone.
Evelyn Champagne,
And so that's the reason why I God bless, because it sounds so crazy for what I'm about to say.
But you remember that was mad though, because like you wasn't known enough yet, and we was early.
Right.
This is KRS-One, still KRS-One.
Right.
So I gave him lead review. We gave him 3.5 mics.
Right.
They was mad.
Right.
And then right after that, CNN 4 mics.
Right.
That's why people was mad. It was just like, blah, blah.
Yeah,
so I caught a lot of heat for that year, fam.
Well,
hold up. Okay. Let me ask you this, and be honest as you can.
Yo, why you keep asking me to be honest? What am I not honest?
Did you ever feel that you had regional bias when you were reviewing some of the music that wasn't from New York?
No, I had to change that though. I'm gonna tell you, because humbly I realized that I love New York, but New York ain't shit. So here's where the magic happens.
Don't say New York shit.
No, I mean, you're forever. My bad.
Right. That sounded crazy.
No, but I meant like
I'm gonna get people mad.
I meant that you can't.
I got your back.
I love look, nigga, I'm the ultimate New York nigga. I can't even drive.
But I know our fans.
So
they'll take this little clip. You see what?
Nah. I'm New York for life. I'm a New Yorker to my core.
Right.
So wherever I live, I'm a New Yorker. Let it be a problem with you. Think different. So, but my point is, I remember in business, New York doesn't show up the way New York is a loud voice, but it's a smaller thing, and the world is very big.
Right.
And you get caught up in that. So sometimes I got it right, sometimes I got it wrong. Dipset with Jim Jones, he was mad at me for a long time. We good now. Shout out to Capo.
Right.
Because I didn't think Dipset was like a national thing. I thought it was a New York thing.
Right.
I was wrong.
Right.
I didn't realize they wearing the jeans and the belts and like so. It was international at the time, but I didn't see it at that time, and I got it wrong. I remember doing a cover where it's like I'm gonna do a Jadakiss cover and Nelly. So Jadakiss, he's on the cover of 10 Markets. literally from Maine down to Florida, all the East Coast markets.
Yeah, y'all picked it.
And then I'm going to do Nelly across Midwest to the West, and I would sell, and I would see the power if, and I would know, okay, cool, like that's what it is, like. You can't get so caught up in that side of the globe, that eastern run of like.
So you saying you can read the algorithms? That's what makes it
okay.
No, but
that's a smart way of saying he created the algorithm.
But what I
that was good, though.
Because you're discovering the power of these artists in terms of what it means numbers wise, like business numbers, whatever.
New York,
but taste, but musical taste. You might have discovered that and still not thought the music was good.
No, but it's kind of like what Nori was saying earlier. We proud New Yorkers. We created this whole shit.
Right, absolutely.
Don't get it fucked up. Hip Hop 50. But at the same time, it's not us to possess forever. He saw the trends changing. Right. That's how he started moving a different way, which was the lineage even for Drink Champs to be here now.
Absolutely.
That's the adaptation. I'm like, yo, if this guy Nelly, like, it doesn't matter if New York doesn't think he's hip hop enough or he's not the cooler. Like, no, the Midwest and the West is like there's a whole other world.
Right.
Acknowledge that.
I used to hang with Nelly when him and Kuda Love used to try to get a deal at Penalty Records. I used to just hang with Nelly, just be around Nelly. When it was not cool to be around 50 Cent, I used to be around 50 Cent. When it was not cool to mess with Cash Money, I was with Cash Money. When it's not cool to even know who Lil Wayne was, I was with Lil Wayne because I was traveling to these markets and I was realizing these markets had something.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that I wasn't proud to be from New York, but I was just still proud to say, let me introduce this to my markets. And now we look at it the same way I looked at reggaeton. When I saw reggaeton, I was like, yo, this shit is going to pop because there's nothing like, I'm so sorry I'm married and my wife is right there. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing like a Latina woman just grinding and you just looking at her. Whoa, you gonna like it. You gonna like it. That's right. That's right. Goddamn, I don't have to apologize. My bad. So, but when I'm saying, okay, I'll pop another one. We don't got no faith in you. But yeah. So it was like that, and the thing is, man, our culture is so beautiful, man. When you really think about it, man.
I love it.
Competitive, man.
I love it.
So tell us about this Rock Nation brunch.
Yo, B-Dot be having his chest out and shit. He be wearing shirts with his
I be seeing y'all, man. B-Dot make sure he polishes his watch.
I'm gonna say his last one though was dope because we got working after that, so it's like Tyler the Creator. Like I did that interview 10 years ago.
Yes.
And I've been trying to talk to him for 10 years.
Who, by the way, Tyler the Creator, man?
Yo, he be an ill Drink Champs.
We love that.
Oh, ready? We got like the greatest relationship. Like it started out weird, and it's like it's still weird. But
he's a great kid. He loves hip hop. He loves hip hop.
I love him. I love him.
He's a great kid. He loves hip hop.
Man. So wherever you at, Tyler.
What happened was that brunch. Like I have my history with him. It was his first time at the brunch. But he's a little socially awkward. He's a weird kid. So like, I felt like we was like protecting him. Like fans are coming up with like trying to grab me and B-Dot, trying to protect. And then him and B-Dot like talked for like 40 minutes. They had a great conversation. Like, then all of a sudden it was time to do a podcast. So it was dope. You know,
Tyler. God damn it.
I gotta go now.
No. Is somebody here? No. Okay, all right, cool. That's Shula. Come on.
But the brunch was great for us because that helped us bond with Tyler to get that interview. Babyface too.
Wow.
Met him and his wonderful his girl Rika in his camp that does his shit. Kicked it with them. Wow. So I feel like that was a major networking thing that led to like good podcasts after that. So shout out to the brunch.
Yeah, goddamn. Shout out to the Rock Nation brunch. Goddamn.
But nobody got more ace than Nori. How did you do that, Nori?
No, I ain't gonna lie, because nobody
got more ace than you,
Let me just say something. I love that, but let me just say something to the cameras, because nobody drink more ace than Nori.